question you have. All right, right now in our hands, we have the question for Miss Vietnam. Miss Vietnam, you have 1 minute to answer. Do you choose to answer in English or in your native language?
I choose to answer in English.
Perfect.
That's right, everyone can understand. Are you ready? And here is your question. What do you think about the role of tourism in preserving culture? Your time starts now.
She has nailed her answer within just less than a minute. So I would like to congratulate to Miss Vietnam to be the first one in the Q&A round.
The first one who nailed it. Now, we will move on to our next finalist. Miss Malaysia, please choose your envelope. Kindly approach center stage, and Dustin will read a question for you.
So the question for Miss Malaysia, what would you do to encourage people to participate in cultural preservation activities? Would you like to answer in English or in your native language?
In English, please. But can you repeat the question?
What would you do to encourage people to participate in cultural preservation activities? Your time starts now.
Well said, Miss Malaysia. Thank you so much. Now it's time for Miss Colombia. She's now approaching center stage, getting ready to answer the question. And the question is, how important do you think the role of family is in shaping an individual's character? Your time starts now.
Yo pienso que la familia es la fundación de todos. Es donde recibimos nuestros primeros pasos, nuestras primeras enseñanzas. Es donde nos educan, aprendemos nuestras lecciones. Es donde cometemos los primeros errores. Yo pienso que la familia es la base de todo. Muchas gracias.
As Miss Colombia chose her native language,
We would like to invite our translator.
translator please.
Please give us
Luma
a couple
Russo.
seconds.
We'll call you in a while, Miss Australia. But for now, maybe call the translator for the answer of Miss Colombia.
Here's the translator. I'll do it. Hello? Okay. She says that she believes family is the foundation, it's the base of the character forming of an individual. It's where you take your first steps, you learn your mistakes and your first lessons. And that is the base and the foundation of evolving an individual.
Very well said, Miss Columbia. That's her answer on how important the role of the family is in shaping an individual's character. Thank you so much to you and to our translator as well. Now we would like to call Miss Australia. It's your turn. And your question is,
Do you believe beauty can change the world? Would you like to answer in English or in your native language?
I will answer in English, please.
Perfect. So you have 1 minute to answer the question and your time starts now.
I think that beauty commands attention, and that is an aspect that can change the world. Beauty is when you can walk up into a room and light it with who you are inside. But it has to go deeper than just that. Yes, beauty can command attention, but it is so subjective. If you don't use your voice for good, if you don't use your voice for change, if you don't use your voice to be who you believe you can be, then that's not beauty. Be you, and then you will command the attention you desire. Thank you.
heartfelt Miss Australia. Now let's call Miss Mexico. Miss Mexico, please choose your envelope. There you go. If you need a translator, please let us know. English, all right. Your question is, what are your thoughts on the importance of art and culture in society? Your time starts now.
I believe that art and culture play a basic role. We need to understand that education is a way of changing our view of our culture. If we get the young people to engage and really understand their roots, I think that will create a lot more engagement, and through that we can also share that roots with everyone around the world. Thank you so much.
Know the roots to understand now and the future as well as the past. Thank you so much. Now down to our last finalist. Let's call Miss Indonesia. There's only one left, and we're eager to find out what the question is. Miss Indonesia, would you like to answer in English or your language?
English, please.
All right.
Here's your question, Miss Indonesia. In your opinion, how can tourism help preserve culture and boost the economy? You have 1 minute to answer, and your time starts now.
When we're talking about tourism, we're not only talking about a place, a beautiful scenery, but we need to understand there are people in there who create a beautiful culture to maintain our tourism. And I do believe that culture and tourism both are important to preserve, because it is not only can help to boost the economic of the environment, the society, but also it can create the harmony in life. Thank you.
Harmony in life. Thank you, Miss Indonesia.
Wow, what an impressive Q&A round. All of our delegates have done so well. So please, can you cheer for our top 6 in their Q&A round one more time?
A round of applause for our